Hi there, welcome back to Fred Shaves. It's Wednesday today and we're gonna do a shave. I picked a freshie tonight from BBS. It's one of the spring summer releases. It's Tsurai. Really cool label as always from BBS, based out in Greek. This is the Gaia 2.1 base, which is the newest updated vegan formula, and it's really awesome. It smells beautifully fresh from kind of citrusy fruity top. I'm gonna read all the scent notes to you. It's Saturan mandarin, orange, bergamot, black pepper. In the middle we got bamboo, cashmere and jasmine, and in the base we got musk, sandalwood, honey and tea tree oil to really round it off and to balance down that fruity, citrusy opening. It's really good, and it's also a little bit mentholated. I have it blooming here, hot water bloom. It's a nice scent. I have used it before and I really love it. It's perfectly well for this season. We're gonna go with a classic Mühle r89. Inside we got a second use Gillette Nacet. And brush is a beauty. Turned by Bobby Moffett over at Sawdust Creation Studios. And it's the sunset brush. The camera doesn't do justice to that. Really nice handle. Look, perfectly nice color matching the sunset. I really love this brush. It has a V20 Venturian 26mm, and I'm gonna load it. And it's a really dense fan-shaped badger knot, and then I like to load for around 50 seconds ish, just to make sure I got enough suds into the base of the knot. And we can play around with leather just like I love it. And the Gaia base is a brilliant vegan offering. It's really a top tier soap base for sure. If you haven't tried it, you really should, and all of the soap bases from BBS are awesome. It's such a fresh scent that looks really nice and pasty. Gonna scoop out the proto leather. Rub it on. I have late started to hot water bloom or soak many of my soaps, not the really soft ones, but at least the firmer ones, and load for a little less of time, and I just find that suits my lathering technique much better. It's a nice scent there, I tell you guys. I load my synthetics for 30 to 40 seconds. And the badger knots I load for around 50 to 60, a little bit depending on the knot. And in bore I load typically between 1 and 2 minutes. This is a brilliant knot. Super soft and perfect amount of backbone. So how are your week going? We are midweek, Thursday tomorrow over here. And I tell you, it's been really hectic with school start here. This year I have the graduating students, 10th grade. So a lot to do. Nice to see the peoples again after a long summer holiday and get back into business. One cool thing with the Gaia base, it takes like an incredible shine. It's really awesome. It's really one of the very best vegan bases out there, and there's quite a lot of those really great vegan bases these days. This is definitely one of them. And it's super thirsty. It creates a really low structure, super dense lather, and as I say, it takes an incredible shine when you added the right amount of water, and I can feel the menthol now is really kicking in. So I hope you all are doing good, doing well. This is turning out to be really good lather. I don't know if the camera picks up how really dense and low structure this is. But it just takes the water in a really good way, and so do all the bases from BBS. They are spectacular. I will link their Etsy site in the description of the video. We are building and building. But we are not gonna stop until we're done. If you come for a short ladder, you are at a wrong channel. Sorry. But I love to play around and really take the ladder and soaps to the limits. And now we start to feel a little bit more loosely now on the face. We're past the pasty stage. Look, it's starting to fall over those peaks. I will, however, use a little balm tonight because I was outside yesterday and it was a terrible wind, so my skin is a little bit dry from that. Oof, look at this goodness. It just produces more and more lather when you're adding water. Now it's starting to get really, really wet. We are definitively where I want my lather to be. Look, this is just crazy, crazy dense, creamy, really low structure. It just keeps its shape, and I could probably add at least 2 or 3 more sprays to this without it starts to running. It's just super tolerant for water, and when you lather for this long and really add water, I feel it really get out as much slickness as you can, and it also increases the post-shave feel. One nail growth is what we are dealing with. I can feel that I have been working a lot and also doing a lot of exercising. Actually really knackered. I had the best of sleeps a couple of nights as well. Slept well the last 2, but it has been some bad nights sleep-wise for me. It's a really nice amount of mental. Really fresh feeling all over the face. At my very subjective Mendelssohn strings scale. Oh, this razor is so smooth. I will say this Mendel is a 4 out of 10. It's a really nice fresh feeling, and it increases for every pass. This sprayer is really a game changer in my ladders, for sure. Look, it's still uber hydrated. Making a mess out of my shirt. Actually making a mess out of the wall as well. I have flicked a lot of small little white soap on the wall. Super nice. This is a mild razor. Not the mildest, but it's super smooth. It's a really good daily driver. And it's the first DE I ever tried. The second pass done. Okay, back to more water. And back to this beautiful brush and ladder. To add that water in between passes really keeps the skin hydrated and helps not losing slickness on the soap, I find. And I have tried both. A big bulb of soap straight on my foot. Okay. I really have a cleaning job to do after this shave. I have literally thrown lather all over the place. Okay. Third and final pass. Those Gillette Nacet blades are super sharp and super smooth. Look how that lather curls around the lather channels. This is super slick. and very comfortable to go against the grain. We're gonna get a smooth, close shave tonight. I think that's it. We are close enough. Oh yes. Ooh. That's super smooth. Gonna rinse off with cold water. Messy. The messy ladder is back at the tube, folks. And this base is completely impossible to rinse off all the residual slickness from. It's just glued to your skin and won't let go, and that means a perfectly nice post shave. Matching splash. Alcohol and wheat chisel based. A fair dose. Mostly a burn on my lips. But just because they are crazy dry from the winds we had yesterday, and I spent all the day outside at work. Nice mental kick. Whew. Anyway guys, that was a nice one. I think I'll just leave you there. This video is long enough as it is. So with that said, I just said thank you for watching. Please continue watching, subscribe, like and comment. It's really awesome to interact with you, and well, until the next one, goodbye.